Hey y'all, welcome back to this Patriots franchise rebuild where we are riding high on a 5-game win streak and we are looking to continue against the Indianapolis Colts and go into the bye week, hopefully on a 6-game win streak. And if you look here, we are actually breathing down the Buffalo Bills next. They're 8-3, we are 8-4. We are currently the 5th seed out of the top 7 that make the playoffs. So we're in great position for season 1 of the rebuild. There are going to be a few things that I want to look at. We need to kind of see the mock draft where we're sitting. But first, I want to look at the lineup and then set our focus players to deeper scout a few of the prospects that are coming out into the draft. And just taking a look at where we currently stand with the roster on offense, you can see we pretty much have stars across the board, which is a good place to be. You know, most of our trouble spots, if you were to call them that, are the offensive line. We're obviously not going to set scouting with our precious points that we have to do the very specific scouting on the offensive line. We can definitely try and get those in later rounds, free agency, that kind of thing. But at receiver, we have Javon Baker, who's on the up and up. He's been playing well. Jameson Williams, we invested in. Pop Douglas, that's a potential person who we could replace. He's also been playing decently, but by no means is he a lock. We like what we've been seeing on the Drake May trajectory. Hopefully we can get him to Rookie of the Year, something like that, boost his development traits. Obviously, DeAndre Swift is the best player that we have on offense. So if we switch over to the defense, we probably are going to want to focus some of our efforts there. You see, we have a couple of brown spots. So the Dietrich Wise Jr., right end, 76 overall. He's getting a little bit older. He's not really going to progress. So we probably want to be looking at the defensive end spot as well as the outside linebacker. We have Anthony Jennings, not Jawan Jennings of the 49ers, but Anthony Jennings is also just a placeholder player as of right now. So really going to be looking for edge. And then Caleb Farley, we took a flyer on a few weeks back. We got him off the free agency list. Maybe he'll be something. However, we probably want to see if we can draft a stud if there's one available. Now, looking at the most recent mock draft, we do have it looks like the 11th spot on here, and they do actually have us taking an outside linebacker. So the game clearly agrees that our need is on the edge. So we'll be looking at players, like I mentioned, to focus scouting on within that maybe like 10 to 20 range, and then see, if we can get some good blue chip talent at that point. Going through this list to set our focus for scouting, I did obviously go with a few edge rushers, defensive ends, that kind of thing. So first one I'm looking at is Bobby Booker. He's 6'2", 250 pounds. He's a little bit more of a speed player. So he's got elite to great acceleration, elite to great change of direction, elite to great jump, good to solid speed. So he just looks like he has the physical traits that could turn into something special. And then we have Dominic Woodley, who's a little bit more of a power rusher defensive end. Dominic Woodley is 6'6", 266 pounds from Alabama, known for great defensive players. And he has great to good acceleration, great to good change of direction, jump. But what I'm really looking at here is the elite to great strength. No idea why they put in throw power. It's there to just throw you off. Don't care about throw power for any of these defensive players, obviously. And then lastly, we have Chase Bolton. You gotta love that guy. He sounds fast. He's got Chase as his first name, Bolt in his second or last name rather. So, he's probably going to be flying, but he's got great to good acceleration, great to good change of direction, jump, elite to great speed. He's 6'2", 244 pounds. He actually has some decent strength as well. So we'll see if any of these guys pan out by the time we get to draft, but that's who I've chosen for this so far. And before hopping into this game against the Indianapolis Colts, I'd like to take a sneak peek at the yearly awards as of week 13. So obviously we have about 4 or 5 more games to go, but just check in, see how we're doing, see if we have anybody. As of right now, the NFL MVP is Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson are the top 3. No surprise there. Coach of the Year, look at that. Gamer Pat. We are currently number 1 in the Coach of the Year rankings. That is exactly how you would love to start out a rebuild in Season 1. As for the players, Offensive Player of the Year, Lamar Jackson, again, no surprise there. Defensive Player of the Year, who is that? That is Terrell Dodson, our prized acquisition at the beginning of the year, who has been playing like a man out of his mind. So he is probably our best transaction that we've made so far. I'm glad we locked him up to an extension because it looks like he's just going to keep going up, up, and up. And even at number 4, we have Keon White, Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Javon Baker at number 4. Drake May has a long way to go. He's thrown a lot of picks, probably not as many touchdowns as you would like. And then we have Jaheim Bell at number 10. So Drake May will have to do a lot to shoot up the rankings here, but hopefully we can get some kind of award for him to increase that dev trait. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we actually don't have any right now, so not worried about that. Quarterback, nowhere to be seen for Drake May. Running back, we have DeAndre Swift at number 10. Receiver, nobody there. Offensive line, nobody there. Chiefs have 3 in the top 4. 4 in the top 8. Okay, basically their entire offensive line. Defensive line, we do have Keon White at 3. Linebacker, Terrell Dodson leading all linebackers, and Jelani Tavai at number 5. And Kyle Duggar at number 7 on the defensive backs, nobody else. And that pretty much rounds it out. Joey Slide, number 8 on kicker. But that's pretty promising. I mean, for a rebuild, you don't expect to have too many people at the top of the yearly awards. We actually have a few who are in the running, so that is awesome. Now it is time to dive right into this game. New England Patriots at home, 8-4, going against the Indianapolis Colts, who are 7-5. This looks like a really evenly matched game, so I'm excited to see if we can continue that momentum that we've been building over the past 5 weeks. Starting the game off on 3rd and 6. Let's see if we can get off to another fast start here. Oh man, I thought he was going to drop it. Good hanging on to that ball. You know, the Pats-Colts rivalry used to be something of legend. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Now these are just two teams trying to find their way with pretty young quarterbacks, a lot of raw talent, and no pocket awareness because we're going to get that sack. Hopefully Drake May can become the new Tom Brady. I don't really care if Anthony Richardson is the new Peyton Manning. Success-wise, obviously not prototype-wise. They've marched down the field on us pretty easily. I'd love to see us show some sort of resistance. Oh, good breakup. 3rd down. How's this game going to be? We going to be the team that makes the stops? Oh, yeah. He's flustered. Go tackle him. Yes. All right. Should be a field goal attempt. Drake May, perfectly average. 17 touchdowns, 17 picks. Hopefully we can get in the positive on that. First 3rd down. Do we have what it takes? Almost. It's a big kick because if we make it, we're tied. If we miss it, they have amazing field position. Looks good. Damn. Special teams put us in a bit of a hole to start the game. They're already at midfield. Oh, great play by Christian Barmore. Love to see a DB make a play. Oh, go up and get him. Good stop. They decided to punt instead of go for it. That's a win for us. End of the first quarter, defense did their thing, got the ball back. Hopefully we can continue to march this down the field. Oh, that was nice. First down. Oh. Shifty. Currently at the 33, so we're in field goal range. Would love to get a little bit closer. Oh, that's a touchdown, baby. Go, go, go. Let's go. Pop heard me saying he was on the bubble, and he said, the hell I am. This has been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Would love to see us pull away with a turnover. I think that's probably what it's going to take otherwise. Oh, that was a good open field tackle. Otherwise, it'll probably just be this back and forth the whole time. 3rd and 6. Can we set up the double score? You know me. I love the double score. It's what the Patriots were always known for. Good defense. It's what the Patriots were always known for. What I grew up with. Give me the double score. We've run twice in a row now. I like running clock, although we do need to convert. You hit the lineman. 2 minutes to the half. Now, I'm envisioning an interception by Terrell Dodson. If we'd ever play underneath on him. I'd love to see some defensive adjustments. I mean, they're just doing the short game. We're backed up. Oh, he's just going to tuck it and run. This is where he's dangerous. Get him. 3rd and 1 from the 5. Oh, go get him. Beautiful. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. They're just letting the clock tick. Where's the urgency? They're just all out blitzing us. Timeout. These Colts are playing a little spicy. They're just trying to come and get him. But Drake says, no. That's not happening. And now they're backing off a little bit. Drake's got time. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Our options are pretty limited here. We got to get out of bounds on this one. Otherwise, it's just going to be half. He's got protection. He's got the sideline. Yeah, take the field goal. 53-yarder. Joey Sly's 0 for 1. And he got it. Way to go, Joey. We are in the driver's seat. 10-6. Got the ball to start the quarter. Now it's time to put our foot on their throats. Bam. Jameson Williams across the middle like we've done all game long. 3rd and 19 happens to be Drake May's specialty. He's like 90% on these. I mean, on the money. What did I say? What did I say? Do I know my guy or do I know my guy? Please. Now give me 3rd and 4. I'm terrified as hell. 3rd and 19. I just take a little break, come back. 1st and 10. This is what the home crowd came here for. We came for a show. We came for some slants. We came for some broken tackles. We came for the Mayday parade. Yeah, yeah. Y'all like that band? They're good. Usually when Likely goes in motion, it goes to him. Oh, Jameson. It's another first. Knock him out. Ooh. Excuse me. Is that a man amongst boys right there? He just ran through 3 or 4 different Colts. Let's look at this. Oh, they thought they had him stopped. Look at this. 4. Nah, son, you ain't stopping me. 3rd and 6. Let's get it back. And let's score again. That's my game plan. Incomplete. Give us that ball. Give us that ball back. Give it to us. Cannot believe Drake May just threw a 75-yard bomb here. Close? That was close. You all thought. You thought. I did too. Far in the past is Jacksonville Jaguars game. We are a freight train that cannot be stopped. I'd love to see Drake building that confidence. I can see it. I can see it in his eyes from this diagonal sideline angle. I can see that glint in his eye. That confidence, that spark that says, I can do anything. I got that spark in my own eye. What did I just see? I don't see, I gotta be honest, I don't see any scenario in which we don't score a touchdown here. He's just a surgeon. Dr. May. Grab the scalpel, let this man go to work. Probably not how I would have drawn it up. going for it. We say we already have a 2-score lead. We don't want another 2-score lead. We want 3. Oh, that one stings. So you can't have that. Fourth quarter, they're at the 37. We are up by 11. We are in control of this game. We just got to close them out. Believe it or not, we're actually losing the turnover battle with that last end zone interception. I would love to see our defense balance the scales a little bit. I didn't know we're number 1 in takeaways. Probably why we're 8-4. Oh, good defense. Tight coverage. All right, they got to go for this one. So this is where we really can just stomp on their throats. Be like, go get him. Go get him. He had way too much time. We got a blitz and a sack. 4 sacks on this man. They're down by 11. I wonder if they kick the field goal here to make it 1 score. They do. That's a win. That's a win for us. As long as we take care of the football here, we are in great shape. We just can't afford like a pick 6, fumble 6, anything like that. So we just got to play clean football, get a couple of first downs. This is where Drake does make me a little nervous because he has a tendency to be a little bit gunslinger-ish when we need to be conservative. But he also makes plays. So it's exciting and scary. Good push. 429 yards of offense today. Sounds good. Is that good? Throwing it. Oh, beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Isaiah likely coming on strong in the second half of the season. I just wanted to kill some clock. We're about to score this damn thing. Okay. I'm not sure I would be throwing at this point. Because right now, a field goal, what I would do, I mean, I can't argue with that. But what I would do is I would kill clock. And then if you need to kick a field goal, you need to kick a field goal. But then it's a 2-score game again, you know? Don't risk stopping the clock. Don't risk an interception. It's 8 points right now. Make it a 2-score game. This is exactly where we want to be. Minute 50, they're out of timeouts. We're going to make this field goal, go up by 2 scores. I mean, what can they do? What can they do? They don't have enough time. Clock is ticking. What can they do? Oh, no. Tackle that man. We also can't have that happen. Minute left. Get him. Intercept that. Ugh. Where did they pull this from? They haven't been playing like that all game. All right, let's go defense. Let's go. And just like that, onside kick. If we get this, we win. If we don't get this, we're a little in trouble. Thank goodness. Go down. Go down. We had a very brief scare there at the end, but we come away with the win 20-17 against a formidable Colts team that extends our streak to 6 games in a row. So we have 6 wins. We're going to a bye week, regroup, and then let's finish out that season, you know? As for the stats, healthy day at the office for one Mr. Drake May. 76 completion percentage, 355 yards, 2 touchdowns, that unfortunate pick. Rushing game had absolutely nothing going. May for negative yards, Swift 2.3 yards per carry. He's seen better days. But Jameson Williams coming alive. 12 catches, 110 yards, 9.1 average. Isaiah Likely chipping in another 100 yards and a touchdown. Demario Douglas with a touchdown as well. And then the defense played pretty well up until that last drive. But we got 2 sacks for Dietrich Wise, 1.5 for Tavai, 1 for half a sack for Jennings. No interceptions or forced fumbles though. So for the most part, just played solid defense. On to the next one. Back from the bye week, our team is refreshed, we're feeling good, we're sitting at 9-4 going against the 3-10 Cardinals. Try not to fall into a trap game here. And if we look at the division, what have we here? Are we the rebuilding New England Patriots, the 3 seed right now? Are we the 3rd best team in the AFC, now ahead of the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen MVP candidate? Who would have thought? Look at us. And a lot has also happened since we did take our bye week. Looks like we got a few storylines, receiver breakout. We'll see who it is who might be looking to go up a dev trait. And reiterating, if somebody comes up for a potential dev trait increase, I go ahead and increase it just because that is a way that I like to ensure that if a player is playing well, it is something that I can promote them without them having to do some ridiculous statistics that they're not going to get in the next game. Isaiah Likely is the guy. They also want 7 catches and 90 yards, which is something that he's been doing the past few weeks. We're going to go ahead and bump him up anyway, but curious to see if he makes that. Now, the rule is we'll bump him up after the week is over. That way we don't double promote him if he hits it. You know, only one promotion. We don't cheat the system like that. Now it's time to dive into this Cardinals game, and I do want to give them some credit. Our overall stats on offense and defense are not all that different, you know, 3-10, 9-4, but they have pretty much 81 across the board there. So they're not to be taken lightly, and we should win this game. But let's go ahead and get into it. As we normally start, we are in the first 3rd down of the game. Cardinals have the ball first because we always defer to get it back at halftime. And he hit pretty good crosser for 21 yards. Go get him. Oh, deep. Reception, baby. Don't throw deep on us. Are we going to chuck it with Drake? Seems like it. Oh, beautiful. That's one. That's one for Likely. Needs 6 more. Oh, fumble. Get that. Let's go. 2 drives, 2 turnovers. The beacon of light is on DeAndre Swift because he's going to get this first down. Unagi. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Second quarter, the sun has followed us to the 10-yard line. First and goal, Drake May throws a touchdown pass to Isaiah Likely. Or Pop Douglas, 2 games in a row. Superman. We are working according to the script. He just tried to juke. Boy, you can't juke. You can't avoid the inevitable. Christian Gonzalez has been quiet. Need a gonzo pick. Oh, Terrell Dodson, Defensive Player of the Year. Answering the call of duty. I'm feeling some Drake May magic, you know? Scramble out of the pocket, hit somebody. Crossing. I was halfway there. I was halfway there. But he threw it to nobody. Kyler Murray is so short. There's this game mode in one of the Madden Ultimate teams. It was like Thanksgiving promo. Also, rest in peace, Harvest. Not going to be in Madden Ultimate Team this year. But there's this one in the past couple of years where it was like dads versus sons. And the dads were giant. The sons were like this big. It's like Kyler Murray. Long road to grandma's house, I know. But we got there. Offense is kind of stalled out a little bit, but defense still going. Defense keeping this thing going, baby. Look at that. I mean, we could not score again, and we're going to win this game. Defense, impenetrable. How is the sun following the players everywhere they go? I do not understand. He almost had that. Almost had that. See what I mean? Directly in the light. Every time. How do you get sacked on a screen? Can we keep the perfect half on defense alive? Yeah, we can. Golly, man. He's just running into sacks. I love it. We got a timeout. We're in the sun. 34 seconds. Drake May time. dart. We run up to the line. No time ticks because we're the fastest humans alive. We're now at 12 seconds. We still have the one timeout in our pocket. Drake May drops back. He heaves it for a first down to Pop Douglas, and that is where we take the timeout. And we are attempting a 60-yard field goal, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Sly. I mean, did we really think he was going to make it? No. Ooh, go Swifts. Go Swifts. That's the biggest run he's had in 2 weeks. If this were me playing, I would do one of those zig routes where it cuts in and goes out. It's like money 100% of the time. But you know what? That works too. Jameson Williams, touchdown. Deep picked again. Son, you do not throw on us. Drake May is playing some good football. Deep. Chef's kiss. Who's that? Isaiah Likely. Another game, another touchdown. What a star. What a star. We got this game won, but the game within the game is defensive perfection. But we're playing soft now. Huge, huge fourth down. Shutout on the line. Defense, do you have what it takes? Yeah. Who was I to doubt? Of course you do. Of course you do. Off the bye, coming in fresh, shutout by the defense. We win 21-0, extend that win streak to 7. 10-4. We won 4 games all of last season, and now we have more than doubled it with a few games to go. Pretty awesome game from Drake May. We have him at 30 of 39, another 75+% completion percentage game, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Great performance for him. Our rushing game is nowhere to be found once again, but receiving, we spread it around a little bit. Demario Douglas with 9 catches, 47 yards and a touchdown. Jameson Williams 8 for 74 and a touchdown. Isaiah Likely 4 for 55 and a touchdown. So he didn't reach his 7-catch, 90-yard benchmark, but we are going to bump him up to a superstar dev because he is a superstar. And then, speaking of superstars, the defense. What a performance. 3 sacks by Jelani Tavai, 2.5 for Keon White, half a sack for Godchow, half a sack for Barmore, half a sack for Dodson, interceptions for Peppers and Farley, and forced fumbles for Barmore with a recovery by Tavai. Excellent performance, shutout day. I think that's a great place to end this video. We are continuing this train rolling, 7-game win streak, #1 in the division at this moment, and I am excited to finish out this season and see what our playoff life looks like. Thank you, everybody. This has been Gamer Pat, and I will see you next time. Peace.